Hello everyone, it's March 14th, which might not seem like a particularly important date. However, March 14th is actually a very special day for those who know their math. You see, in the United States, we write our dates as 3-14, and 3.14 is a very important number called pi. Now it's possible you've heard of pi, but many people wonder why it's so important. Well, pi is a number that describes the relationship between a circle's diameter, which is the distance across the middle, and its circumference, which is the distance around its edge. No matter how large or how small your circle is, the distance around the edge is always 3.14 times the distance it takes to cross through the middle. You can multiply the diameter of any circle by 3.14 and you will know its circumference. Now this might not sound like a big deal, but it really is. Knowing the relationship was one of the first ways people were able to measure the size of planet Earth. It's currently used in building construction, measuring pipes, placement of cell phone towers, and many other uses. In fact, pi is one of the most commonly used numbers on the planet. You can actually measure pi at home all by yourself. All you need is a tape measure and something round. Measure the distance across the middle, and then measure the distance around the edge. Divide the larger number, and you should get an answer slightly larger than 3. The larger the object, and the more carefully you've measured, the closer you'll get to 3.14. And it doesn't just stop there. Pi is what we call an irrational number, which means it doesn't actually stop at 3.14. Pi goes on, 3.1415926, and on and on and on. It never ends. There are even competitions where people try to memorize as many digits of pi as they possibly can. Even as we've developed computers and genetic technology, the number pi remains important. It describes the cells in your body and the large planets orbiting our galaxy. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to know about pi, but if you ever want to become a rocket scientist, you'll need to learn all about it. In fact, pi is an important part of any geometry class, from high school to college and beyond. Of course, it would be wrong of me to ignore the fact that pi sounds an awful lot like pie, the dessert. And in fact, eating a slice of pie is maybe the perfect way to celebrate Pi Day. After all, pie dishes aren't squares, are they?